You, what up, dude? What's going on, everybody? Man, we here. We here. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Thank God it's Tuesday. Give me a little DJ horn. I had to wear my hat forward just so y'all know I'm rocking a Panthers hat, but I'm turning it to the back because I mean business tonight. You know what I'm saying? When you turn your hat back around, you mean business. I know y'all used to watch Pokemon when y'all grew up. You know what happened when Ash turned that hat backwards. It's time to go. It's time to go in because we got some serious business tonight. Talking about this draft preview. Y'all checking in early, man. Y'all being here early waiting on your boy. Jay Issue in this thing. What up, though? You. What up, though? Man knows nothing. I like. What is that, a hand? What up, though? What's going on, bro? Will Brown always in this thing checking in. Andrew Gardner. What up, though? What's going on with y'all? What's going on with y'all? Kid Skit. My boy Kid Skitty be checking in. He be poking his head in the door every so often. Let me know that he's still rocking with me. I appreciate you, bro. Ice White Ice in this thing checking in. Charles, what up, though? What up, Chuck? My grandfather was named Charles, man. What up, though? What's going on, QT0? David Collins, what up, though? Cameron Dalton, what up, though? How I been? I've been good, man. I've been living, man. I'm kind of ready for this. I'm kind of ready for this draft to be over with. You know what I'm saying? The excitement is gone for me. I'm not going to lie. Tyler Perkins, what up, though, man? What's going on with you? Peace from the East. Bro, you know I'm on the East Coast, too. I'm down here in the South. You already know how it goes. We out here. East Coast deep. We had a lot of West Coast love last week. We had a lot of callers from the West Coast last week. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all tuning in from the West Coast because y'all might still be on the clock. It's 7:46. So it's 4:46 there. Y'all not even left the office yet from 5 o'clock. Y'all might be in traffic or something. I know traffic is I'm gonna keep it PG. It's not great. It's not great out there on the West Coast. But everybody going live this evening. That's why I had to get mine in early. What time everybody else going live? I might tune in to them too. You know I'm a fan. I'm still a Panthers fan, no doubt. But today we got a couple things to talk about. I'm not gonna be before y'all long because, like I said, I know everybody going live tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to be discussed. Is it Edge? That's me on the West Coast. Yeah, you wasn't the only one. You wasn't the only one that was on the West Coast. So do I know North Carolina? I mean, obviously Charlotte. I'm from South Carolina, but I got people that do some business up there in North Carolina, of course. But man, y'all, I Oklahoma. What part of Oklahoma you from, bro? I actually lived in Oklahoma for probably about a year and a half. I lived in Broken Arrow. I think it's a suburb of Tulsa. I was little. I was like 3 years old. No. I lived out there for 3 years. I was born. It was probably about 2 or 3 years I lived out there in Oklahoma, bro. I lived in Broken Arrow. My parents went to school out there, so I lived out there for a little bit. Then I came back to South Carolina. I was born in South Carolina, left, went to Oklahoma, came back to South Carolina. It's a long story that y'all probably don't care about. That's another story for another day. I guess I'll put out my personal stuff when I launch this Patreon. I'll put out my personal information, like my background and stuff and all this, and then y'all can really get to know me when it's Patreon launch. Patreon hasn't launched yet, but it's coming up. He said he grew up in SC, way better than North Carolina. Now, if you're from the part of South Carolina I'm from, listen, I'm from the backwoods, country sticks, Austin, Texas. Bro, we got y'all all over the place. People in the comments checking in from across the pond in England, Germany. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. You know, it's very, very, very humbling. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get a little, not sentimental. I guess I get sentimental. It's really humbling for you. I'm not going to cry, obviously. It's very humbling for y'all to be tuning in, watching me. You know, the internet, it's a great place. You can bring all these people together. They got common interests. Y'all don't know me. Y'all know me, but y'all don't know me. I don't know y'all like that. But we all love the Panthers, and we all come together. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. We all got the support. We all care about the team. We're going to have a good time tonight, man. We're going to have a good time tonight. You know what I'm saying? Dallas, Texas in this thing. Oh, man, come on, man. Y'all, my best friend, he's in Austin. Well, suburb of Austin also. But yeah, man, Dallas, Austin checking in. Look, y'all deep. What's up? Where is North Carolina? New England. Come on, man. Fort Mill. Oh, you're going to be right in the backyard of headquarters. You're going to be backyard of head card. Sparkle City. Ratio. What up, though, man? During Oklahoma, 2 hours south of Tulsa. Cool. Okay. Listen, man. I mean, I'm not with the Roaring Riot. I'm a member, but I'm not. They're not paying me. I'm not affiliated. If you are a Panthers fan in a place where you don't think there's Panthers fans at, go to the Roaring Riot's website. They have membership chapters everywhere. If they don't have, they probably have. They have one really everywhere. I found out about the Roaring Riot in California. I was out in California. I found out about the Roaring Riot. I just happened to go to some random Buffalo Wild Wings, and I saw that they saw I had my Cam jersey. I had a Cam jersey on. This was the 2015 season. I had my Cam jersey on, and they saw me. They were just like, "Come back here, watch the game. Watch the game with them." They was like, "Yeah, we got a fan club." Happened to be Roaring Riot. Coming to find out, they had one in my hometown. I have not missed. Well, last year because of COVID, obviously, but I've been going to the Roaring Riot games or the tailgates or the watch parties for the past 3 seasons, maybe. You know, it's a good time. You get drink specials. You get discounts on the travel. It's a cool little group, and you get to meet a bunch of Panthers fans. It's a lot more fun to watch games with fans that are on your team. You know what I'm saying? I hate going to bars that don't have the Panthers game on, or it's a bunch of people that don't like the Panthers there. It's not too many of us around. Actually, it's a decent amount of us around, but you just got to find them. So the Roaring Riot probably has a chapter. If you don't have, if there's not a chapter in your city or in the big city near you, you can start the chapter. If you are serious enough about being a fan and they know you can tell them like, hey, I want to start a chapter here. You can start talking to bars. You get discounts and specials at certain bars for members and stuff. Obviously, something when you travel to the games, you have somebody at tailgate. I told y'all I'm gonna be at these tailgates. You know, the COVID restrictions are starting to lift. They're starting to lift. The vaccine rolling out. Cases are starting to, the cases are, still cases going on, obviously, but more people are getting vaccinated every day. Travel restrictions are lifting up. It seems like they're going to have more fans at the games. I will be present at these tailgates. So if I want to keep up with that, I'm going to be at the Roaring Riot tailgates. If I'm at the game, I'm at the tailgate. I'm going to the Panthers versus Patriots game. I'm going to that game. I got to see Cam come back to Bank of America. I don't care what day of the week it is on. They could put it on a Tuesday like they did last year. I'm going to that game. You're not going to catch me not at the game seeing Cam Newton return to Bank of America Stadium. It's going to be electric. I'm going to be there. The Panthers versus Falcons game, I'll always be there. The one that's down here in Atlanta, I'll be here. I'm probably going to the Houston game this year. I'll be out in Houston. So y'all Texas people, if y'all coming to the Houston game, let me know. I'm going to be tailgating. Let's link up. Let's do it. You know, let's do it. Because this Panthers, 17 games, the extra games in Houston is perfect. I got people in Houston, so I'm going out to Houston. I'm out here. Listen, I'm out here this year. I was itching to go to an NFL game. I'm out here this year. We out here. Come on. So you're going to watch the smoke the Cowboys. Now, I didn't think about that. Now, that's another one. The thing about when, we're going to find out the schedule probably in a couple weeks. It came out on draft night last year, but it'll be a couple weeks. But do the Panthers play the Cowboys? Because my homeboys in. We'll see. We'll see. But like I said, I'm out here. Let me get any comments, man. So like I said last week, looking like New England is a trade partner born in North Carolina, living in Washington State now. Yeah, man, we had a good conversation last week, Andrew. We had a good conversation, bro. There's more news out. Ratio said he's in Indiana. What part of Indiana, bro? I have family now. My former fiance, my wife, his family is from Indiana. She's not born there. She's born out here, but everybody else from her family is from Indiana. I don't know what part. I think Indianapolis. My cousin in this thing celebrating his anniversary. I seen y'all on the Instagram 9 years with your baby mama and your wife. Baby mama was a joke. You know, y'all got the little one. I got a crack on you. You're the new father, so I got a crack on you. Your wife. I'm joining the marriage club. During the Marriage Club Day Classic, I don't know. I just decided I wanted to hate the Patriots for some reason. Said nobody got time for California. So everyone around here knows, everyone now knows for the love for the Panthers. Been my team from the beginning. That's how it's supposed to be. So you like being a contrarian. So I'm going to watch the Cowboys. I got to get to that Cowboys game. Rome in the house, though. Said Western, my tune is only Panthers content. Keep pounding, bro. Only Panthers content. Said keep pounding. I'm a huge Panthers fan in Cali. Cali. Bro, listen, man. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna tell y'all something. The Steelers, the Cowboys, and probably the Packers. Their fans are literally everywhere. Literally everywhere. If you have a team in your city and you live close to the city, or you just frequent the city ever so often, the weekend that you play one of those three teams, the Cowboys, the Steelers, or the Packers, there will be hella fans. On Sunday, it's big. There's trucks, there's cars, there's RVs, there's SUVs, flags on their decals, everything. They grilling out, they cooking out, they got big screens, they got everything. These people travel deep, for one, and two, they have fans everywhere. Those three fans everywhere. You will always see them everywhere. Everywhere. They're so deep. So you got to open your horizons outside of them, because it's a lot of other fans that's in on the cover. You got to pay attention. I've been seeing Panthers fans in the cut. I'll see a McCaffrey jersey every so often. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell me to keep pounding every so often in public. They be kind of quiet about it. I be trying to yell out, but people don't be catching. I be saying keep, nobody hear me. They don't ever say pounding back. If I say keep to you as a fan, you gotta say pounding back. Don't embarrass me in public like that. Okay? Don't embarrass me in public. I done been embarrassed probably about twice too. Don't embarrass me. Anthony Montgomery in this thing. What up, though? Get these comments out the middle so I can see these things. What up, though, bro? It's been a minute since I seen you. So Cam's homecoming never gonna be there when I don't want anymore. QB talk is picking up. When they pull the trigger on a QB in the first round. Listen. I've been telling y'all, I don't drop too much mock drafts like that. So y'all don't really know exactly where I stand. But I give y'all these previews. And every time I talk about a quarterback in the video, whose name do I mention? I mentioned Justin Fields. Who's more likely? I dropped the video. Who's more likely, Justin Fields or Deshaun Watson? Dropped another video. Justin Fields or Trey Lance. Who's better? Because their pro day was electric. I've been talking about Justin Fields on every. Listen, manifest. We manifesting our dreams in 2021, bro. I'm going to give y'all some life advice. Manifest your dreams. And I want Justin Fields to be a Panther so bad. Y'all don't understand. I'm not going to be mad at unless we really just screw the pooch. That's an old saying my coaches say. Unless we really just screw the pooch, I'm not going to really mind who we draft for the Panthers. The Panthers have actually done what they said they were going to do. Scott Fitterer said that they were going to use free agency to build the team. That way, when they get the draft, they'll be in a position to say best player available. That way, they don't have to trade up or reach for any needs. That's exactly what they did. They addressed every position. Of course, we can use upgrades. The draft is going to be for upgrading our players. I've been saying this. The draft is going to be used to upgrade the team. We don't really have holes. You might not like the player that's at that position, but we addressed it. We brought in somebody who could possibly be an upgrade. Greg Little's pretty bad. Greg Little being our starting left tackle is pretty bad. But Cam Irving, he's not great. He's not the long-term answer. But is he an upgrade from Greg Little? Probably so. Probably so. My point exactly. AJ Bouye. He gets hurt a lot. He missed a lot of last year. He'll be suspended 2 games this year. Our previous stars are going to be Dante Jackson and Troy Pride. Is AJ Bouye an upgrade from Troy Pride? Yes. Is it the answer long term? Probably not. But the roof ain't on fire. It's not a hole. It's not a need. You can address it, upgrade. Yeah, we would love to have J.C. Horn, Patrick Surtain to upgrade those positions, but it's not a need. It's not a need. I know people are tired of our offensive line being garbage. Like I said, we brought in Cam Irving. Last year, it was a lot better than people thought. PFF had us rated at the 18th best offensive line. Look it up. Every other number that we had as a team was 18, 16, 18. Total offense, total points per game. Our defense was like around 18 also, I think. Literally everything, everything except our record was 18th in the league when it comes to ranking statistically. And to be honest, for our offensive line to be middle of the pack, that's a little bit of an upgrade. It wasn't a liability. Yeah, it let us down sometimes. But it wasn't a constant issue like it has been in the past, like we've seen. You know? Yes, we're probably going to draft 2 O-line. I'll be surprised if we don't draft at least 2 offensive linemen. I will be surprised if we do not draft at least 2 offensive linemen. So our offensive line is going to get better. I expect it to. But it's not a need. We addressed it. It was 18th. We addressed it. Brought back Miller. Johnny Miller. Paradise is back. Moulton is back. Daly's probably going to be healthy. He's probably going to start at left guard unless we draft somebody. But we don't have a need. Everything can be upgraded, but it's not a need. They're like, come on, man. Come on. Quarterback, we got Teddy. Got Sam. Is it a hole? I mean, no. I mean, Sam Darnold could play good. Is it a need? No. We don't need a quarterback. But if Justin Fields is there, we may upgrade that quarterback and get him. Come on, man. Let's be for real. Put your emotions to the side. We don't really... We're so used to being in a deficit in so many spots. That's what happens. They told us exactly what's going to happen. So I'm really not going to be mad at anybody that we draft. Just don't screw the pooch. Don't make bad deals. Don't do too much. Don't overthink anything. Pick your spots. If you see somebody that you like, go get them. If you see opportunity to get more picks and get more value, take that. You got to be agile. Number 8, there's a lot of stuff that's going to happen in front of you. There may be some trades. You want to see if Justin Fields going to fall to you. Who's going to fall in your lap? There's been rumors of Penei Sewell falling. But then here you hear the Dolphins making the trade. So Penei Sewell may go to them to get protection. Nobody knows what the Falcons are going to do. They're not trading with us. So you got to be agile at number 8. You got to be ready. Don't trade too early. Maybe about 6 or 7, the picture's going to be clear. If Justin Fields is on the board at 6, somebody's going up to 7 to get him. Probably. So if you want to go get him that bad one spot, you got to be agile, man. You got to be able to be agile to be able to move to be ready. Do you want to try? If that happens, Justin Fields goes, Penei Sewell goes. You don't want to reach for Slater. He may even go to Detroit. You don't want to go corner this high because you feel like you're going to address it later. Trade back. Be ready. Be ready. You got to be agile, man. You got to be able to be agile. But we don't have any needs, so just don't. Listen, this is going to be my draft Christmas list. This is gonna be my draft Christmas list. Let me get the screen clear so I can get this. Y'all look at me in my eye. Look at me in my eye. Listen, we only got 3 things. I'm putting this on the record. My Christmas list, my draft Christmas list. Don't be stupid. Don't overthink things and be agile. That's it. Don't be stupid. Like don't be trying to do all kind of extra stuff. We know this is Scott's first time being the head guy in charge of a draft. Matt Rule's only have one other draft in his back pocket. The first draft with in person, first of all, in headquarters, and then the first draft with this GM. So don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. 2, don't overthink. If Justin Fields falls to 8, take him. Take him. Don't overthink it. You like him, take him. And 3, be agile. Like I said, a lot of stuff is going to happen in front of you. If you want to get them extra picks, like you said, be ready to trade back. Be ready to move up if you have to at some point. Be open to anything. Take best player available. That's it. Be agile. That's all I ask for. That's on my Christmas list. It's on my Christmas list. I got to catch up in the comments because I had to get some stuff off my chest. You seem like a great person. Listen, don't butter me up. Don't butter me up. I'm a decent dude. I'm from the South. I was raised well, got good parents. I'm from the South. Man. You know how it goes. Make sure y'all get a video thumbs up too. Look, I gotta put this up here. I don't get too many. I don't get too many compliments nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And seem like a great person. Listen, I appreciate YouTube and I appreciate y'all for letting me be myself. This is me. This is me all the time. Like a lot of people, you can put on a facade, a personality. This is me. I like talking about the Panthers because I can be genuine. Yeah, I mean, I keep it PG, obviously. But besides that, you get 100% me. I appreciate y'all for allowing me to have this space to be able to be me and talk about my squad. Because I love them Panthers. So they played them in Dallas. Say to Panthers did to okay. Basically Chicago. Be cashing this thing though. What up though? If you do trade with the Pats and QBs, do go to the 4. I'm going to need you to buy me a beer. Listen, I got you. I got you. If it happens, it happens. DJ Squid says a resurrection season. We got to. Listen, job's on the line, man. You think Matt Rule only got 2 years of being mediocre or trash. We got to see progress. If you don't see progress, he may be out of the paint. But I think we have a chance this year to shock everybody. Last year shocked me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Last year shocked me. I didn't think we were gonna be as competitive as we were. So I want to be shocked again. So Hella still is a Cowboys fan. He said he got me when I said he found it. He said they got for people leaving those cities. Said Fields dropped to 8. Man, listen. Anthony Rochelle, I appreciate it, bro. Quit gassing me up. All these compliments, man. You gonna make me blush. You ain't even gonna see it. You know I'm dark. You ain't gonna see me blush. I think it's the media, bro. The media, and I hate to blame it on the media because I'm technically on social media putting out content, but it's the media. But I haven't been the one throwing shade on him. I haven't. I live in the metro Atlanta area right now. Justin Fields is from 10 minutes from where I live. Well, he went to high school 10, 15 minutes from where I live, where I went to school currently. I went to college in the same city that the school he went to. Like Justin Fields, I've been having an eye on him. Him and Sunshine, Trevor Lawrence. I call him Sunshine around here, but him and Trevor, I've been paying attention. Justin Fields has been a problem. I've been watching him since the Georgia days, seeing him. But what he showed me against Clemson was a whole nother level. The toughness, the poise, the deep ball accuracy, the running ability. 6 touchdown passes. 6 touchdown passes. 6 touchdown passes. Then my man go come out and run a 4.44. He gave him a 4.44 at the pro day. A Wendy's 4.44. That was the icing on the cake for me. I was just hoping he would prove to everybody in that pro day what I already knew about him, and he did exactly that. And I would love for him to fall in Panthers' lap. Oh my God. You know how bad the NFL would mess up? If Justin Fields gets drafted by the Panthers, I'm getting my jersey on Friday. If he gets drafted by the Panthers on Thursday, I'm getting my jersey Friday. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm getting the jersey Friday. Because, listen, I've been manifesting Justin Fields to the Panthers for so long. It seems like so long, but I don't want to get my hopes up because all these reports are coming out. I'm bashing him. I'm like, now the Patriots won. The Patriots are talking to the Falcons. The Patriots are talking to the Panthers. I'm like, dang, the Panthers, they want Justin Fields. They're going to let him get with Cam. Cam going to be the bridge quarterback, mentor him, they friend. Oh, my God. It's a book waiting to be written on this story of that. So I'm like, come on. I'm like, is he going to fall to us? Like, oh, my God. Like I said, I'm not against drafting any position. Just don't mess it up. I don't care what we do. Just don't mess it up. As long as it ain't Mac Jones, I did not want Mac Jones. Sorry. What I'm thinking about trading with the Pats and getting Gilmore. So I had a conversation about this in a group chat today. So they were just like, what they were thinking was like, let's say the Pats say, We'll give you the number 15 pick, Stephon Gilmore. Maybe like a late round pick for the number 8 pick. First of all, I would say that wouldn't be enough. I'm gonna need your first and your second to swap Stephon Gilmore and maybe a late pick, a conditional late pick, depending on if we re-sign him to an extension. Because one, I told you guys this. If we draft the corner, which I'm very open to doing, he's probably going to end up playing 6 to 8 games. Your 2 starting cornerbacks, Dante Jackson and A.J. Bouye, have a history of injuries. A.J. Bouye, we already know he's going to miss 2 out of the first 17 games. So you need a corner that's going to be able to start 6 to 8 games. Listen, 6 games on your schedule. 6 out of 17 games, you're going to be playing Calvin Ridley, Julio Jones, maybe Kyle Pitts if they draft Kyle Pitts. Then you got to come down to New Orleans to take Michael Thomas. Then you got to go to Tampa and face Mike Evans, Godwin, Gronk, maybe AB again. And the quarterbacks are Matt Ryan, Tom Brady, and Jameis Winston. Regardless, they all can sling the rock. You're going to need your young corner is going to take lumps. If you plan on competing within the next 2 to 3 years, because it's going to take your corner 1, 2, maybe 3 years to find his legs, unless you draft him and he just turns into Jalen Ramsey. A lot of people like Surtain. A lot of people like J.C. Horn because of his size, the NFL pedigree. But you're going to take lumps. It's just too many good receivers on our schedule and in our division for you to not take lumps. But if you plan on competing within the next 2 to 3 years as far as having a starting corner-wise with him, it's going to be difficult. I'm just going to tell you that. Does Matt Rule have 2 to 3 years to wait on your corner to come around? Because we don't know what's going to happen with Dante Jackson. He could ball out, and we could not afford him the same way that happened with James Bradbury. Dante Jackson could easily put together a full 17-game slate. We know we haven't seen it. But if he plays a full 17 games, we've seen him get 4 interceptions in the season, 5 interceptions in the season as a rookie. What if he pulls off 6 picks this year? Plays all the games, ends up being pretty solid. We may not be able to afford him. So you're going to force to be eventually to play that young corner that you picked this year. And A.J. Bouye may be gone because his deal's not long-term either. So you're going to need to have somebody, a vet would be good because your young corner is going to take lumps. Having somebody like Stephon Gilmore, who has the size, the experience, the athleticism, to be able to go against these big-time receivers that I just named, taking the pressure off of Dante Jackson. Dante Jackson is solid, but he's taking his lumps against Mike Evans a lot of times, especially last year. AB, Calvin give him that work every time. I like Dante in certain matchups and in certain scenarios, and hopefully with our pass rush will be better, but it would be great to have Dante to be that second guy that can match up against a speed guy. Because every number 1 receiver isn't a speed guy, but you definitely need a speed corner. Worst case scenario, Dante can play nickel, I think. And we ain't even tried him there. I think he played some nickel at LSU. We ain't even tried him there. But regardless, Stephon Gilmore is a vet. He's going to be able to go up against any of these receivers on your schedule. Yeah, I know the last year on his contract is going to be only $7 million you have to pay because the Patriots have to pay most of it if they trade him. You have to figure out how to re-sign him, but we're supposed to have a lot of cap. Having a vet corner like that, depending on how ready you think this team is to compete, I think the defense is going to be ready within a year or 2. I think next year they're going to take a big step. The year after that, I think it's going to be on and popping with our defense. I think so. I feel that great about how our defense is on paper. Do we think the offense is going to be in shape? We got good players. We got Christian McCaffrey, Taylor Moton, DJ. Like the core and nucleus is there. So do you think you got to be ready to compete in a year, 2, or 3? Because Gilmore is probably he'll be 30 this year. Actually, funny story. I actually went to high school in South Carolina. I ran track against Stephon Gilmore in high school. We graduated the same year, so I know how old he is. He's about to turn 30, or he is 30, because I'm 30. Well, about to be 30. Regardless, you get him in his prime for 2, 3, 4 years. If you think you're ready to compete that fast, you have a lockdown corner that can match up against any of those guys in your division right away. You ain't got to wait for him to develop, take his lumps, and be ready when everybody else is ready. Nah. This defense as a whole is ready. Just a couple pieces away and we'll be there. They're ready. So it depends on how you feel about Stephon Gilmore, man. That's just how I feel. That's how I feel. It's so much stuff going on with this draft. I'm so tired of it, y'all. Y'all see how deep I went in there with Stephon Gilmore. It's just so much stuff going on. The Patriots talking about trading everything. Trade with the Falcons, trade with the Panthers. They've been talking. They've laid the foundation. Foundation for what? What is the foundation? Because to me, if we're not starting at, if you're trying to go from 15-8, if we're not starting at 2 first-round picks and a swap, what's going on? If you got a player in there, okay, you can throw a player in there. You want to throw Stephon Gilmore in there. You can throw J.C. Jackson in that thing, too. Are you playing? I'm so behind on these comments. You know, I've been going in. We need a quarterback in the worst way. Think Cam coming home? Nah, I don't see Cam coming back. The front office would lose all credibility. They already lost credibility by giving up on Teddy Bridgewater after 1 year, after signing him to a 3-year deal. They try to use Marty Hurney as a scapegoat, but I think Matt Rule is all for it. That's just my opinion. But Cam not coming back, bro. So hold on, wasn't that bad last year, yeah. Do you have a need for linebackers? I think a late pick would be fine, but I think we're going to be in so much 3-3-5 that if one of our linebackers get hurt, we could easily bump Jeremy Chin down, rotate some other pieces around and make things happen. But we definitely could use a linebacker. I mean, some people saying that if we go back to 15 with the Patriots and both them corners are gone, do we go Micah Parsons if he's there? Some people are saying go Micah Parsons. He can rush the passer. He's a good linebacker. He's a hard hitter. He's super athletic. Good size. Good versatility. Bro, versatility is priceless. Rochester, New York. Said we don't need a quarterback. I said we don't need anything. You already heard the man say hit the light. So what beer am I drinking? You don't want to know. Drinking Blue Moon. Actually, yeah, I'm drinking Blue Moon. I'm not going to show you the bottle because they don't get no free promo from me. They got to sponsor me. They got to sponsor me if they want me to shout them out. Sorry. So it wouldn't pay me yet. So he wouldn't pay me because I said I don't care. What up, though? So we should take Parsons. Prioritize is the best movie. Call my Sunshine reference. He said, imagine Fields and all them deep passes that we missed with Robbie and DJ. My Lord. See, I see your keys in the word man. I mean, my parents are ministers. I was raised in the church. A little bit shum. How you know? So can't do nobody know how I feel. Why is nobody talking about Christian McCaffrey? Because they expect him to keep getting hurt. So Bill trades up is the most time I miss you move ever. So what would be the most ideal thing for the Panthers to do in the draft on day one? Okay. I don't do nothing stupid. That'd be ideal for me. Don't do nothing stupid. If all the guys that if Justin Fields and Penei Sewell are gone, trade back. Get more picks. That's all I want. Don't go too far back. I mean, you can go far back if you want to. If you get enough, if the football team want to come, like I said, the foundation is 3 first-round draft picks. You got to swap, and I need 2 of them. And then maybe be a late one. The Patriots, maybe you can get 2 first-round picks in a swap, but it's more than likely a first and a second. And if you want to sprinkle in Stephon Gilmore, cool. But I just want to see them be smart, be agile. So be ready for anything, but just be smart because it's going to be a crazy draft Thursday, for sure. It's going to be a crazy draft Friday and Saturday, too. What am I talking about? So just be ready for anything. So they try to get Julio? Yeah, right. You know the Falcons, they trading us Julio. Oh, man. Who are the captains I want to see this season? I'll say Shaq, Chin. Teddy's gone, so Teddy ain't gonna be no captain. Obviously, Christian. We usually do what, 6? 5, 6? Maybe Brian Burns. Maybe it depends. I mean, Perryman's a talker, so Perryman may end up being a captain, but you never know. He's a talker and a leader, so he may end up being a captain. We'll see. Matt Rule's all for it probably, but I think it was Tepper that was beating the wall for a new quarterback. He said free safety is a need. Yes, he said blue moon against for me. So, it's killing right now. Listen, y'all definition of need and my definition of need is different. They're different. Y'all definition of need and mine is different. So I see some of y'all trying to roll. Y'all roasting me in the comments. Somebody roasted me in the comments. What are you talking? We don't have a need. Listen, like I said, y'all gotta put y'all emotions and y'all feelings to the side. Do we need a free safety? We have Justin Burris, who was solid when he played. He wasn't great, but he's not a liability. If you wanted to sell me on left tackle, you probably could. But it's not like we haven't addressed it. We've addressed. That's what I'm saying. You got to define a need. A need is like that person like you know for a fact what this person has. There's no chance that they could be better. There's no chance for upside, and that we just know they can't play good. There's upside all over this team. Like Cam Irving has shown opportunity that he's been decent. He's not a long-term answer, but there's upside for him to play well. Christian McCaffrey's been hurt, but there's upside for him to be healthy and be back to the best running back in the league. Sam Darnold, he had potential coming out of college. Hasn't been great in the league. I'm not a big fan of him, but there's potential with a better offense, a better franchise, and better weapons that he could be better. There's upside. DJ Moore with a better quarterback, there could be more upside. Robbie Anderson with a quarterback that he's played before and another year in the system with Matt Rule, there's upside that he could be great. Defense. Hassan Riddick doesn't have the long resume of sacks, but he had 12 sacks last year. Back in Matt Rule's system with Phil Snow, there's upside to him to be able to repeat that. Brian Burns, 9.5 sacks, our best pass rusher. Now that he has somebody on the other side to help him out, there's upside. Brian Burns could easily go for 12 to 13 sacks. Dante, if he's healthy, upside of him being a great corner. AJ Bouye, he's shown he can be a great corner when healthy. There's upside. Justin Burris, when healthy, he's shown he can be a great safety. Jeremy Chin was great all over the place last year. Going to be full-time safety. There's upside that he could be just as good, if not better, than he was last year. Perriman, he's a good guy. If he stays healthy, there's upside that he could be good if he stays healthy. He could be that guy consistently. Shaq, not being in the middle anymore, there's upside for Shaq. Jermaine Carter finally getting his opportunity. Will he be able to continue to capitalize and progress finally that he gets playing time? There's upside. I literally just went to Derek Brown, I'll keep going. Derek Brown, another year in the system. Came on later in the year against the Green Bay. He dominated. There's upside that he can put it all together the full season. Morgan Fox hasn't been a full-time starter. There's upside with more playing time, he can be better. Daquan Jones, playing with some other good defensive linemen, there's upside. It could be good. Just as good in the run in the pass. My stomach growling. Upside. Things can be upgraded. Cam Irving at left tackle, yeah, he can be better. Quarterback, we can get better than Sam Darnold. Corner, we can get better than guys that can't stay healthy. Linebacker, we can get better than guys that can't stay healthy. Offensive line, we can get better all over the place. We'll see. Oh man, you just missed my whole spiel on that. I just said this: if Matt Rule thinks the team can be good within 1 or 2 years, Go get Stephon Gilmore because you have a guy that can lock down some of the receivers in our division from day one. Because you got Ridley, Julio, maybe Kyle Pitts, Michael Thomas, Mike Evans, Godwin, AB, Gronk. You got to play them a total of 6 times. You need a veteran corner. A young corner that you draft is going to be 2 to 3 years from taking lumps from these GOAT receivers. And then he'll finally maybe catch on if he's that guy. If his confidence isn't shot. So if you think it's going to take 2 to 3 years. Does Matt Rule have 2 to 3 years of not having your top pick at corner or whatever pick at corner? A young guy not panning out? No. Stephon Gilmore will right your wrongs right off rip. It's just going to cost you. The Big Easy. The Panthers will trade number 8. 1546. First 3 picks. I don't know. 7 spots just for a second rounder? I feel like we got to get a late rounder, bro. Now you good, man. You good. The Big Easy. You in the wrong city. I'm messing with you. Cranking it up. Should I open up the phone lines? You already got on the phone line? What else I got to talk about? So it's funny how stuff changes, man. Like I said, I gotta tell you, I'm just tired. So I think we stay at 8, draft the best player available. And we made the team. We're in a spot where we can do that. Here, let me take a sip. Let me tell y'all, man. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of the NFL draft talk. It feels like this has been the longest draft season ever. So much nitpicking. No combine, so it really had nothing to break it up. The combine at least breaks it up. It seems like the Senior Bowl was so long ago. At least we usually had a combine. No combine this year to break it up. I'm so tired. People just love this time of year. I don't know why. I mean, watching film and projecting is cool, but I just don't have the energy to watch 300 players when only, 2% of them are going to be on my team, the 7 or 8 guys we draft. I don't have time for that. And people like it because you have no consequence for being wrong. Because if you make a prediction about a player going where and being good or great or bad, it's going to take us 3 years at least to probably figure out if they are that bad. Maybe 2 if they're really bad. And by then, there's more prospects we've been looking at the following year and the year after that. So we forget about your bad take from the year before. We worry about your bad take from last year. We worry about what you was wrong about before. This is the past season, not 3 years ago. Pages like freezing cold takes or whatever that be exposing people that make bad takes. They make their bank this time of year with the draft. And so people like it because there's no consequence for being wrong. That's NBA stuff for me. When the offseason is more exciting, gets more hype than during the season, it's weird to me. That's how it is with NBA. Free agency and trading and stuff is more exciting in the NBA than the NBA. Meaning like actual games, just because you know who's going to win most likely than not. The offseason is where all the championships are won in the NBA. NFL is not supposed to be like this. It's overhyped to me. I'm just saying. Just got to get something off my chest. So, yeah, open the lines. All right. We won hour. Well, we're 50 minutes in. We'll see. Okay, so I agree. 3 more years. They don't make the playoffs. Fat bastard. Solid Dodger. One time for your screen name. You said, I agree. 3 more years. If they don't make the playoffs, Temper will fire the whole staff and start over. Matt and Joe Brady haven't shown me much, probably because the hype train was huge last offseason. I'm just going to sit my blue moon on that one, but I agree 100% with everything you say. And to be honest, 3 years is generous. 3 years is generous. I think 2. Joe Brady's out of here next year, so he's gonna get out for the smoke clip, for the smoke hit. So we'll see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take this time to make sure y'all follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Keep saying it. Follow me on Twitter. So let's chat it up because I follow everybody back. If I'm not following you back, make sure you mention me in a tweet. Say something. I will follow you back. I may have just missed it, but I missed it. But whatever. Okay. All right. Phone lines. I'm starving, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. So if I start saying some wild stuff, you know why. The phone lines is all open. Phone lines are now open. Where they at though? There they go. Phone lines are now open. Call me now. Call me now for your free reading. Miss Cleo. Oh crap. There you go. Call. Damn it. Pardon my French. Call me now for your free reading. Call me now. The phone lines are open. Yeah, man. I'm ready for us to be open. I'm ready to evaluate who's on our team, and let's go ahead and figure out what to do from there. You know, like I said, they've done a good job. They've done a good job of getting all our stuff together. My boy Spruce coming in. Said thoughts of taking Horn at 8. Some people say it's a reach. Some people say it won't. Depending on how you feel about Horn. He's got the size, the pedigree, the athleticism, got the film, the SEC pedigree. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm thinking about barbecue brisket or rib. Man, listen, my stomach is growling. I'm starving. Kevin Lee said, would he rather have O-line number 2 or CB number 1 if all options are gone with that first? Ooh. I don't think you can lose either way, man. I don't think you lose either way. I wouldn't be mad at either. But I think you can trade back and get corner number 2. You can trade back and get corner number 2 and still be fine. Andrew, what's going on, man?
What's up, man?
What up, though?
I'm telling you, I can feel it.
What's on your mind?
Atlanta trades that pick.
What's on your mind, man?
Atlanta trades that pick. Quarterbacks 1 through 4. Penny will still be on the board at 8.
Do you think?
I'm telling you.
What percentage would you say is the trade likely for Atlanta?
I would say right now I'm gonna say 40%.
Okay. So let me ask
I see it.
This is the follow-up question. You said that if somebody trades up, the 4 quarterbacks are gone. Who are going to be those first 3 in that scenario? Who are the first 3?
Well, I mean, you have your obvious 2.
Yeah.
So what you really need to ask is who's the other 1, right?
Right.
I'm not believing the hype for Mac Jones at 3 to San Francisco. I think that's all bullcrap. I think it's Trey Lance or Justin Fields, one or the other. No way it's Mac, because they could have stayed at 12 and got him.
Yeah, I mean, they fleeced the Bears when they traded up in the Trubisky trade. They fleeced the Bears. Would they be dumb enough to make the same? That literally would be making the same mistake. They would literally be making the same mistake that the Bears did. They were literally, because I mean, Mac Jones could be all world, but I don't know. I would feel a lot better drafting somebody else if I were them, but I don't get paid millions of dollars. So I just wanted to know who that quarterback was in that scenario, so I could see who would be the person that would be trading up for. Now, if Justin Fields is that person that's getting traded up for 4, I agree 100%. I don't see anybody trading up for Trey Lance though. Not at 4. Unless something crazy happens. Unless something crazy happens there, but I doubt it. I think it's definitely 1, 2, 3 on quarterbacks. But
every single year on quarterbacks, when it happens fast.
Yeah.
So I think it's 1, 2 quarterbacks, 3 with the 49ers, and whether that be Trey Lance or Justin Fields, number 4 gets traded out by. Because if 1 through 3 are quarterbacks, then I think New England pulls the trigger and goes all the way to 4, and then they draft whoever wasn't taken. So if it wasn't Fields, they draft Fields. If it wasn't Trey Lance and Fields was there, they draft Fields. So it's either or. But I'm telling you, Sue's going to line right into our lap, and we're going to take him right at 8.
If he's there, I think, like I said, if him or Fields are there, I think we're taking one of those 2 guys. I mean, if Pitts is there for some crazy reason, which I don't think will happen, I don't think Sewell will be there either. To be honest, I don't think Fields will be there, but we all got dreams. I think more likely than not, it's going to be a choice on: do you take Slater or do you take a Surtain or a Horn, or do you trade back? That's what I think it's going to come down to. It seems almost inevitable to me now that I'm hearing that the Lions are interested in Slater too, though. So I'm like, okay. But I feel like the Lions are going to be the curveball that if, like, Fields is available, they're going to, at 6, somebody's going to trade to get him at 7. Like, somebody's going to trade with Detroit to get Fields if Fields is there. I don't think I think the likelihood of us staying put and getting Fields is very slim. I think it's too many teams willing to trade in the top, but in front of us, that it just wouldn't happen.
That's my point. So if Fields slips past, 4, the next spot is who's going to make that trade right in front of us to take him. Because they know that if Fields falls to us at 8, even if Penny Sewell's on the board, we'll take Fields. I agree with you on that part.
Yeah. I think,
and that's why someone will take him at 7.
So what do you make of them saying that what do you think about them, the openness of them being so willing to trade? Like, they're putting it out in the media, they're trading. Scott Fitterer said that, we've talked to 5 teams and we expect more this following week coming up. Like, what do you think about that? Are they trying to gas up the pick? The fact that they haven't, do you think the whole thing about not giving the 5th-year option on Sam is just to make people think we're going quarterback so we can increase the value? Or do you think they're being dead ass serious? And like, because they said they like one guy, and I'm not. I mean, Matt Rule does some wordplay in the media every so often, but I don't think Scott Fitterer has been on the front line enough of being that guy to be able to play those mental tricks with the media. I think he kind of says what he means. I mean, he hasn't figured out how to be secretive. I think he wants to be strategic when he says stuff, but I think I can take him at his word from what I've seen. I think Matt Rule, like I said, he gets the coaches talk. He has the wordplay and stuff. But I don't think Scott Fitterer, he's been an assistant for a while. So you don't get media interviews like the GM when you're the assistant. So I think he actually spills the beans and that you can believe what he says. That's just how I feel. But what do you make of them not endorsing, quote unquote, Sam Darnold?
I think that it is a strategy in itself too. One, obviously we don't want to sign that 5th-year options if Fields falls right to us, because then we're going to take Fields.
Yeah.
And we don't have to pay Sam Darnold for it.
Yeah.
2, if we don't get Fields at 8, then yes, they're going to fill out that 5th-year option. May 3rd is the deadline for it. Which makes me feel like they know that their option is Fields or somebody else or trade back. Which means, yes, they have to push if our guy is there and it's a quarterback, we're taking him. Because they need to up pricing from everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
And why wouldn't they?
So what now?
I said, and why wouldn't they? I mean, you want to maximize value, because if Fields falls right to us, then we got to get rid of 2 quarterbacks all over again.
Yeah.
And Teddy and the recently acquired Darnold.
So what do you think? Like, how do you feel about the roster as a whole as far as like taking best player available? Do you agree with what I've been saying? Some people are saying that, oh, we do have a need. You're crazy. Da, da, da. I don't think we have, like I said, my point is we don't have a need. We have places we can obviously upgrade and easily upgrade. Like if we go first 2 or 3 rounds in the draft at certain positions, that would easily be an upgrade. A first round pick at multiple positions on our team would be an upgrade. Like it's easy to upgrade. But I don't think we have blatant holes that's just like, oh my God, like we have to address this and da 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 da. So I feel like we're in a good spot draft wise. Do you think that's the same, or do you think there's a pretty obvious hole, I guess?
Well, for me, there's only one obvious hole, and that's left tackle. I can agree with you on everything else is upgrade to improve. We just upgraded the linebacker core. But if there's another upgrade that falls to us in like a different round that we're like, we didn't know that guy was going to be there, you take him.
Yeah.
And if you find a safety who you can pair with Chin, like I was saying last week, like I want to see 2 safeties, growing together, playing together, getting good together.
Yeah.
If one of them's there, you take them. You need a corner. I know that we just picked up Bouye like last month, but at the same time, he's old. He's older, I should say. Not old, but older, which means you want one to upgrade. You've already made it clear that you're looking at J.C. Horn and you're looking at Asante Samuel Asante Samuel Jr. and, Patrick Surtain.
Right.
We're already seeing these things. Everything else is an upgrade, but I am sick and tired of not having a left tackle. And I think everyone is feeling the same way. We're tired of, getting hit because the left tackle is a constant, letdown on our side. Last year it was somewhat okay with just drew a blank on his name.
Okun and Scott when he played.
Yeah, Okun. Yeah.
I mean, Okun didn't play much. He only played 6 games?
Significantly better than the last 7 years.
Yeah.
But we all know that if you get a left tackle, then you take a left tackle. That's the only real need I see. Quarterback would be nice. And like you just said, that's an upgrade though.
Yeah.
Like we can go into the year with Sam Darnold. We're already planning on that if our guy is not there.
Yeah.
But you need a left tackle.
Yeah, I can agree. See, so I mean, like I said, I just think Cam Irving, I don't think he's that bad. Like I said, 18th in the league offensive line according to PFF. That's unfortunately better than that's outside the norm for what we've expected from our offensive line over the past few years. Unfortunately, and like you said, I think people are still sore from losing the Super Bowl because of tackle. Like, until we get a tackle, people are going to be there's going to be branded into people's heads. The Super Bowl. Like, both of our tackles is getting exposed consistently and losing the game simply because of that. Defense played good enough to win. Even though as bad as we played, we still had the ball with a chance to take the lead, if not win. Tie, if not win, even before the Cam fumble, whatever that he didn't jump on, whatever. But regardless, we were still as bad as our offense had been and our offensive line had been, we were still right there. So I think people are still sore from the Super Bowl, and I get it. I want one too. I feel some of my energy, as far as the same way, is at corner. I hate having bad corners. It's and that and not being able to stop the run are probably my 2 pet peeves. I mean, offensive line, you can do some things to offset it. You can give help, stuff like that. Corner, there's only so much help you can get. Stopping the run, if you can't stop the run in the NFL, it's like it's so you feel helpless, So that's kind of my pet peeves, and my energy is there as far as corner. Like I know we're gonna address offensive line, so I'm not really fretting on that like everybody else. I have confidence that they're gonna draft at least 2 of them, So where they are, I don't know. It's a deep draft, but I know you can find franchise left tackles in the 3rd round like Orlando Brown, or franchise right tackles like Taylor Moton in the 2nd. You can find franchise left tackles high, like other positions. Of course, taking it early is the biggest sure thing that you want to do. If you get Sewell, cool. That's the next closest thing to a sure thing. but you just got to weigh it. Like I said, I want us to be agile. I want us to be willing to move. I guess like water, like they say with Bruce Lee. I want us to be willing to move back and get more picks if we have to. Be able to play everything by ear depending on what happens, because it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
I just feel like the move back is the ideal situation, but that is only if Sewell and Fields are not there. The ideal situation, because we are a young team and we do have holes that have been addressed, but you'd be foolish not to want to improve them even more.
Yep.
With younger talent.
Yeah.
So the ideal situation is to trade back, but that's only if your two guys aren't there. And I don't know, like, I really hated when Gettleman was the GM, because he was always saying, like, I'd rather have this than a quarter than a dollar instead of a couple quarters. I'm like, a dollar only gets you, one thing, but you can have 3 different quarters in different areas of that team.
Yeah.
That would improve it significantly. Because you missed out on that dollar, well, now you missed out on those 3 quarters too.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: how do you feel about Trey Lance? If the choice is Trey Lance, we're gonna take the trade back out of here. If the choice is Trey Lance, Slater, or I guess your pick of the litter of the corners, you can't trade back. Who would you have? Would you take the chance on Trey Lance? The upside and athleticism, the pro style offense is coming from. You have the quarterback to let him sit behind for a little bit if he needs to cook a little bit, marinate a little bit before he goes in the game. Like, what do you feel as far as Slater? Are you as high as Slater as everybody, and are you as high on Trey Lance if you had to pick?
Absolutely not on Slater. I feel like he doesn't have the length.
Yeah.
Just like Jonah Wilson last year.
Yeah.
Who went to the Bengals.
Oh, Jonah Williams from Alabama. Yeah.
Jonah Williams, right? From Alabama.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, he's a solid left tackle. He's a solid right tackle. And then his arms were 34 inches, I think.
Yeah.
And then now he's a solid guard.
Yeah.
You don't take a guard at 8.
Unless it's Quentin Nelson.
No. Yeah, unless he's going to be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Yeah. I mean, you can get a guard anywhere, though. Like, having a great guard is good, but, like, I mean, Quentin Nelson is a luxury pick. Having a great guard is good. You can find a solid guard anywhere, because you can convert. You can find small school guys to put them in small spaces and play guard. I always tell people Andrew Norwell was undrafted out of LSU. We turned him into an all-pro within 4 years. We couldn't even afford him anymore. So you can develop guards. So like you said, you don't draft a guard top 10. Like people say, oh, the fallback plan, he'll be a all-pro guard. Like, I don't want an all-pro guard at number 8. I want my franchise quarterback, or I want a lockdown corner, or I want to get more picks. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I feel like you have to be, the number 8 pick has to be either a trade or the most surest thing that you can. But I guess I didn't let you finish about Trey Lance. You said Trey Lance is
okay, and whichever corner I wanted, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if Trey Lance is there, and the pick of the litter is Trey Lance or Patrick Surtain, you have to bank on the quarterback, because that's the guy who's going to get the ball every single play.
Yeah.
Corner would be nice.
Yeah.
But I'd rather take the chance of, having a major boom on our offense instead of a corner who, if he's really good, they don't even throw at him anymore.
Yeah, exactly. That instantly improves your defense.
Yeah. I mean, you're looking to hopefully instantly improve the offense, or, significantly improve the defense, but the defense can work so many different ways, but you can only have one quarterback.
Yeah, that's true.
So you take the stab at that, and that's what I would say.
Yeah, I mean, how do you feel about that approach of of that though. Like they say that they're always looking for that guy, and somebody brought up that when they found Russell Wilson, they had just signed Matt Flynn. Tavares Jackson had been there for a minute, and Charlie Whitehurst was their backup, but they still drafted Russell Wilson. How do you feel about people saying like quarterback is the one position that like whatever price you have to pay to get it, you pay it. Like if you know you're going to get that guy, if it takes having 3 other quarterbacks on your team that you thought had a chance to be that guy, but you draft him, he ends up being Russell Wilson. Like you don't mind. You know, nobody's saying that was a stupid move by them now, having all those guys, because Russell Wilson has won a Super Bowl, been to another one, and is an MVP candidate damn near every year. So how do you feel about that approach?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if Trey Lance is there and we take him, that's the same situation, because now, like I said, we still have to get rid of, we just traded for Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
And we just traded for Teddy Bridgewater last year. But if Trey Lance turns into a Russell Wilson, no one's going to bat an eye. But it'll be like, they were smart.
Right. Exactly. You know, and that's how I feel
why
too.
I went with it over a corner.
Yeah, I mean, your whole approach to your offseason is different when you have that guy at quarterback. You know, like that's if you don't have an answer at quarterback, that's always going to be the offseason question. Now, things come and go from other positions. You can figure it out via trade, and sometimes stuff comes available. You never know. It's rare that quarterbacks come available via trade or free agency that you can pick up, because the good quarterbacks don't get traded and they don't go to other teams. You know, so
not a franchise quarterback.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. I mean, you can get lucky every so often. You know, you can get a guy on the rebound, but more often than not, they're not riding a second. They're not riding off into the sunset with a new team. Like Sam Darnold, he would be an anomaly if he turns his career around. He would be an anomaly, you know. So that's why you have to, if you can draft or whatever the opportunity that comes up. That's why I'm not mad at them wanting to go after Deshaun Watson. Like if an opportunity comes up, why not to get that guy? You know. Yeah. But yeah, man. Any final words, man? We've been
and the longevity of the quarterback.
Yeah.
Don't forget about that.
Yeah, that's true.
Longevity of quarterbacks is going to outlast your left tackle. It's going to also outlast your cornerback.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
And that's why you have to pull the trigger on the potential of Trey Lance being that major boom player.
Exactly. Well, so what do you think he's going to be though? Real quick before I let you go, because we've been on 20 minutes, man, cooking.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of small school one year prodigies.
Yeah.
I wish you would have played more this year so I could get a better feel for it. I'm gonna say if I had a pick, I'm gonna still say that he's got potential to be that major high ceiling player, but I feel like he's gonna be a middle of the pack.
But
he has the potential though to be better.
Yeah.
But you don't know yet.
Yeah, I got you. All right, man. So you're not saying he's gonna be a bust, is what you're saying. So you think, all right, that's kind of what I want to see, if he's gonna be a bust or not. Some people think he's gonna be a bust, but I'm skeptical. But we'll see.
Absolutely not.
In the right system, he'll be fine.
Exactly. Right system, right offensive coordinator. Fast feet with an arm for a cannon.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go wrong.
And he's young.
At worst, he's going to be in the middle.
Yeah.
And that's still significantly better than a lot of quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah. Yep. That's true. But all right, man. I appreciate you calling in, bro. Always a pleasure. Man. Obviously, you can still be in the comments, but always a pleasure chatting it up. I appreciate you, bro.
All right.
All right, man.
I'll talk to you next time.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
What up, though? What brand of t-shirt is this? Boohoo Man. Oh, Lord, got another caller from Cary, North Carolina.
Christian.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Christian McCaffrey, what's up, man?
What's up?
This Christian McCaffrey?
No.
Ah, man. You gotta say first and when your name is Christian, you gotta say first and last name when you call in, because then you're gonna get my hopes up, man. Nah, I'm playing with you. I'm playing, man. What's up, man? What up, though?
What's up? I checked the live stream, man. I don't watch that much live streams, but I saw the number up. I was seeing this. I want to ask you a couple things and your opinion on stuff.
What's up, man? Hold on, you a Panthers fan?
Oh, of course.
Okay. You subscribe to the channel?
Of course.
Okay. I thought you made it seem like you just stumbled across the live stream. I was about to say, I had to check.
No. I watch the videos. I just never catch the live.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome aboard. What's on your heart, bro? What's on your heart?
So I've seen like a couple drafts like where they have Kyle Pitts on the board. If Kyle Pitts on the board at 8, you think that's like a sure lock? We take him.
Who else is up there?
So say Panay's gone to the Bengals, and Fields was taken at 3. Zach Wilson and Trevor Lawrence, like they're all gone. It's like Pitts, Slater, Surtain, and then the rest of the guys. You know what I mean?
It's probably Pitts. I think it's Pitts in that scenario. I don't think Slater is who they're in love with. I think they like Sewell, but I think they feel better about other tackles against Slater. I think they have Panay Sewell, Justin Fields. I think their list is this. I think it's their top 3. I think Fields 1, 2 Panay, 3 is Pitts. I think Pitts may even be higher, but the only scenario where they take, like I said, they said they're gonna do best player available and then weighted best player available. If all 3 guys that are on their board are number 1 on their board, like those 3 guys in my opinion would be, they're gonna take who they think they have a need at, which they really want. As you've been seeing in the media, they want to upgrade quarterback bad. Fans may think we need a left tackle batter. We probably do, but David Tepper is the one that paid $2.5 billion for this team in Charlotte. He wants a quarterback because that's what makes him money. So I think Pitts is one of the best players on our board, but tight end would be a luxury pick. You know what I'm saying? It would be a luxury pick. You know, so that's my opinion. But I like Pitts. I think they like Pitts. I think they're big on him. Like I said, he's just. Once all things being equal as far as like how they rated these guys, they're gonna go off need, and I think that tight end is a luxury, so it's gonna be behind left tackle and quarterback.
Okay.
Yeah. What else you got for me, man?
All right. Did you hear about the Gilmore talk to the Panthers from the trade up?
Yeah.
Trade up?
I have.
How do you feel about that?
You must have just tuned in to the live, huh?
I clicked on it.
Nah, you good. I'll give you the diet version. I gave the extra version earlier. I give you the diet version. I guess the light version since I'm drinking beer. Nah, you good. Nah, so I felt like, and I made a point before in other videos that we're 6 games out of the 17 games that we playing, you're either gonna be facing Michael Thomas, Julio, Calvin Ridley, maybe Kyle Pitts if he goes to the Falcons. You're going to be facing Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Gronk, and maybe even AB. 6 out of the games that you play this year, you're going to be playing 1, 2, 3, maybe some of those guys. You know what I'm saying? If Matt Rule thinks this team can be competitive in a division, for 1, and 2, playoffs, Super Bowl maybe within 1 to 2 years, you go get Stephon Gilmore. If you think you have time as far as, 1, for developing, and 2, for your job security, if you think you have 2, 3, maybe 4 years, you go get a young guy. They're cheaper. They're going to take their lumps because the corners and the receivers they play in the division are so good. You're going to get burnt. You just got to be able to bounce back, be confident, and be good. You know, so they want to wait those 2 to 3 years for that guy to develop and be good. They think they have that time frame as far as 1, our Super Bowl window, and 2, like I said, job security. And then you go get the young guy. But Stephon Gilmore, if the Patriots want to move up, you can say, okay, we'll swap picks with you guys. Give us Stephon Gilmore, another first-round pick, and maybe like a late pick. That's not a deal I would maybe turn around. If I feel that good about my roster, like I said, in that 1 to 2 year frame, that's not a deal I may turn around because Actually, I said earlier, I'm going to need 2 picks minimum for the Patriots. But if they throw in a player, it changes a little bit. So I may get a second and a late round pick. But I think that if you think a veteran like Stephon Gilmore is going to, if he's healthy, as soon as he steps in, he's going to be able to slow down, not stop. You can't really shut down a lot of those guys, but he's going to be able to compete every play lined up man on man with any of those guys in the division. But a J.C. Horn or a Surtain, they may be able to down the line, but they're going to get burnt a little bit early on. So it just depends how you feel about how ready this team is. I think our defense is ready, to be honest. I think our defense is ready to make that step to be top 10. If we get a corner in this draft that we can count on, I would not be surprised if we top 10. If we mess around and get a safety too, we're going to be a top 10 defense. That's how I feel about it. I feel a lot better about our defense than I do about our offense. But that's just me. That's just me.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
That's all you got, man?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Okay. All right, bro.
I'm gonna keep watching. I just gotta eat and finish up some work.
No. You good. I thought you just had more on your heart, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you calling in, bro.
All right, I'll be on next time.
Okay, cool. Take it easy. Yeah, man. So we gotta take the trade of Falcons if we want Fields. No way in hell causing us a ransom. Yeah. My wish list is Pitts, Sewell, Slater, Dark Horse, pick if he falls. So the Washington game cost us, boy, big time. So I think our run D is gonna be crazy this year. This is true. Good point. Without the combine, people are gonna be overvalued. True. Your job, your choice. So Jamar Johnson, Richie Grant is better than Morgan. Oof. That's going to be a debate, but I think we like Richie Grant just because of being able to work with him before. So the draft needs to hurry up. You dang right. So I got time. What's 9 o'clock? I got time maybe for. If anybody else wants to call in, I got time maybe for a couple more. I gotta eat. I'm hungry, y'all. I'm starving. I'm surprised y'all hear my stomach growling over these calls. Number 1, trade back. Number 2, trade back. Said boohoo clutch, boy. Who you telling? Boohoo so dirt cheap, and it come from England. Stupid clutch. So how about Creed Humphrey in the second round? Said Pitts will make C-Mac unstoppable. It's only one football. I like Pitts, but I think getting top-notch talent on the line or the secondary is more important. We have weapons on offense. We need to protect the quarterback. This is true. Corner and O-line are definitely areas that we will address. He was like, we got Pitts, who do they double? He said, double? I wish you would double. So we had number 1 offense when we went to 0-20 Look what happened when we didn't have a line. That's what I'm saying. I think people are so scarred. That boy homie got beats. He on one. He came in the chat. He on one. He talking cash in the comments. I like it. So he missed part of the show, but here. What up, though, man? It's all good. As long as you get in here, you here. Oh, Lord. Ooh, yeah. Secondary with Gilmore, Bouye, Jackson, and Melvin. Be a strong group. Then draft the safety Richard Grant, second round, to pair with Chin on the back. Legion of Boom. Bro. Man, listen. I'm open and down. Listen. My main takeaway. See, we need to protect the quarterback that's seeing ghosts, or you're not. The main takeaway for me tonight is, like I said, we just gotta be like water. Like they said, just be ready. Be ready. Don't do nothing stupid. Be ready to trade if we have to. Jay Hudge, what up, though? What up, though, bro? Y'all make sure y'all go check out my last video, man. Y'all go check out the last video that I dropped. I talked about the Panthers draft history. It's a wake-up call. We got to do better. You got to do better. So he's explosive. We need somebody in return game, so I think he's going to be the returner. Because I don't think we got Farrell Cooper on a 2-year deal. Farrell Cooper's on a 1-year deal, I think. But yeah, man, y'all guys make sure. Couple announcements. So obviously, I tell y'all every week, the Patreon coming. The Patreon coming. The Patreon coming. Be ready. The Patreon is coming. Merchandise is coming. I'm working on something, man. There's some special things I want to do. I just got to find the right people to put it in place for the merchandise. But the merchandise is coming. I will be on. I'm not going live on. I'm not going live on Thursday during the draft. I may do some like reaction in the morning or something, like during the day on Friday or something. I may do something like that, but I'm not. I won't be live, but I will be on the Mr. Go to Mr. Bucks Nation. Go to Mr. Bucks Nation, his page. He's the biggest Bucks YouTuber. Besides the Bucks page, he's the biggest Bucks YouTuber. I'm gonna be on his channel after our pick on Thursday. So after our pick, I'm gonna be on his channel just to do a quick segment, give my reaction to the pick. So if you want to see me on draft night, either follow me on Twitter. I'm gonna say that 3 times, just like I'm gonna say the merch coming and the Patreon coming. But follow me on Twitter on draft night. I'm not gonna be live streaming. I know this Panthers Nation podcast are doing some stuff. Y'all check them out too. But Mr. Bucks Nation, I will be on Mr. Bucks Nation. I'll shout it out on my timeline so y'all can see his channel. But I will be on there giving my reaction to the Panthers pick. Obviously doing that. I got probably another video coming before the draft, probably tomorrow. So y'all stay tuned for that to give my final messing around stuff. Probably some updates about the draft, just all incumbent of that. So y'all be ready. Thursday is gonna be crazy, man. Y'all get y'all ibuprofen ready for the headache. No, get y'all Excedrin or goodies. Goodies works quicker. That's fast, and then there's goodies fast. You know what I'm saying? Get your goodies ready, because you may get a headache. If we do something stupid, you're gonna need that. Get you a little punching bag or something like that. Get you a stress ball to squeeze for your anxiety. Get you a little beer if you're legal. Some of y'all in South Carolina, some of y'all in California, in Georgia. Not Georgia. In California and Washington. If you get that, get you a little what do you call it? Stephen, roll you a little something up. Roll you a little something up. You know what I'm saying? Roll you a little herbs and spices, or a little bit of I don't even know what you're gonna call it. Whatever you fancy call it. Roll you up a little something to calm your nerves. Have it on standby, regardless of what you got. If you need to go outside and yell, do that. If you need to do that, do that. But make sure. Have it ready, because you may need something. If your stomach hurts, get some Dramamine. Because this is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy on Thursday. Expect the unexpected. Herbal essences. Zaza. La. Whatever you want to call it. Exactly. The la. Yeah, exactly what you want to call it. Some of them herbs and spices. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need. If you anywhere it's legal. If you in California or Washington State, some of y'all tuning in, get some of that. You may need it to calm your nerves. You know what I'm saying? Because this draft is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all know it's all love for me, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in, giving me y'all time every week. We've been going exactly an hour and a half right now. I appreciate y'all every week. Merchandise coming, Patreon coming. Follow me on Twitter for draft updates. I'll be on Mr. Bucks Nation on Thursday reacting to our draft pick. Stay live, stay healthy. Wear your mask. Protect your neck. Love the kids. Get that Pepto-Bismol. You know I'm out of here, man. I do what it do. See y'all next time. Peace.